Hello everyone and welcome to Evans Exploring. As promised, after going to Rogue Alloy to collect the alloy wheels and the tyres, here is a tour of the van. Okay, I've got the lights on, let's get this filming started. So we've got lights at the back, the steps to get in, and you've got your water tank, fire extinguisher for the electrics, and here I've got spare lights, battery chargers, air fryers, all cooking, and some thermal curtains for the windows at the front, some spare pillars and spare chairs and table for when it's summer you sit outside. Electric system's not the best, quite basic, safe, some new upgrades to that already, and a table for the front. I'll show you where that goes. I do have two of these, but we only keep one in the van at a time. We've got a water tank, and we have a bobble boiler for hot water, a light for the back. Yeah, so that's that. Renogy 3000 watt inverter, Renogy charge controller, two 300 amp hour batteries, so 600 amp hour all in. We have 400 watts of solar. So that's the back, and then you have the side where we have the Rogue alloys. These are the bronze lip Davanti all-terrain tyres. We have a non-open window this side with a light for the entry, another alloy, and the body's not finished, and we have the light bar at the front. As we say, the bodywork is not fully finished, but she's looking mean. And we also have the window by the kitchen, so it gets too hot, we open the window, let the smoke out. But yes, let's go inside and we'll have a look. Let's go in the front at the moment. So in the front you've got two chairs, both are swivelers, they go back, and they're both fully swivels for maximum comfort. So you come up, both swivel, this one, steering wheel. So there we go. That just sits behind there. I do need to get a little hook to keep that tied up. But yeah, so you've got your seats that way. Sit here, chill. And you've got a food table, which is one there. One where the little plastic thing sits on top, spins around. There's a food table to this seat and one to that seat. So there's your seating area, and here is another seating area to chill, relax while you're cooking. So that's that one. We have a dog's bed, and here is storage, bags, tools that are needed regularly. We have a really comfortable bed, so it is a proper mattress. It's got a mattress topper, it's got dual zone heated blanket, plenty of pillows. This bed is by far comfortable. You would not think it's how comfortable it is, but knockout. Okay, and in here you have your drawers, so you have cutlery. Then we have two food drawers, and then you have your fridge with a freezer box at the top, and then we have the diesel heater at the bottom, so it's all integrated. Let's get this off. There we go. And we have an induction hob. And we also have a gas one, because obviously you can't have too much when you're low on power, which you never have been. Makes it perfect. And that just stops it from coming out. It has got anti-locks as well, but and here you've got your battery sensor with 96% full, 570 amps, and here's your Renogy. So it's off. We've got to turn off the back because we're not going out at the moment. And then you turn that to auto, you turn that, and then it gives you power to all the plug sockets. There's 2 in the garage and there's 2 in the kitchen. Okay. And underneath both cupboards you have an underlight. So that's so you don't have to have the full lights on when you want to have relaxation. Your kitchen light. And up here is our, so you've got your toilet and some more equipment for the kitchen, towels for drying ourselves, and wash bags at the back. That is the dog pouch area, so that's for the dog. That's his bed there. Okay, let's open these cupboards up. Okay, in these cupboards here we have a wash sensor, so your toothbrush, your perfumes, wipes, mirror, flossing, and that's like here we have teacups and tea and coffee bags. In here we have sugar, coffee and gas and some lattes. Here we have the kettle, some plastic beakers and a spare flask, and here we have pots, pans. We are due to put an electric box behind there, and that's the kitchen one. So that's the kitchen. So here's the control for the cab light, side light, front light, back light. And then the seats to swivel back round for driving mode. Close it back up, you pull this one forward. Twist it round. Oh. And then that is that. And the rocket armrest. So yeah, that's that. Reverse camera. And we also have our bedroom cupboard. So our bedroom cupboard. So camera equipment, some more maintenance, and some tubs to put our clothes in, and some spare space beside. So yeah, so that's the van tour complete. Well, actually I can show you one more thing, and that is under the sink we have a soil tank, grey water, more toilet bottles, and Febreze to freshen it up, some cream, some hand wash, some soap, and some bags for the bin, which is just down there. It's just there. And tea towels hangs up at the side. And here is the controller for the boiler. That's the diesel heater and max air fan. And there is your sink. So it's the chopping board, sink. And in here you've got water pump and the second 12 volt Bobby boiler section. So you put that down, nice and tidy, secure. And obviously we have the max air fan when we go away, and that is just a thermal cover for the winter, and keeps us nice and fresh because it sucks all the smoke out from the cooking, and also it pulls in the air from the outside when you're hot. Same as our diesel heater, it was an Eckersbacher, probably not said that wrong, masked it again, but you have heating element, which is that one, and then you have that one which brings in the cold air from the outside. In the summer that is lifesaver because it does make this temperature in here go down by 3 or 4 degrees. Really nice. I'm trying to think what else. So all your light switches and everything are there. We also have 3 points for our projector, which is that one. So the projector, so you have it there, it pulls down, so one can sit here, one can lie here, and you can watch the projector. Second one, you can lie, put all the pillars at the back wall there, put the screen down here, which you'll see in the next video I make use of when we're going to Rogue, and it is heaven. And then if you both want to sit in the seats, have your dinner, we put a table between us, we put the projectors on this bit, which these hooks, so literally come off, go there, and then they're lined up. So literally off, up. Yeah, these projectors, these hold perfect for the projector. It only weighs about well, not even a kg, I don't think. And then that's all our cooking space. We've got a lot of cooking space, a lot of side. So, and that's under there. So literally that's just all for prep. And that is a Wickes kitchen. So just basic, and we decided to make a fridge section in the middle. Put the slide on runners, which that's a shelf that was going to go in there, which obviously didn't have it for the water tank, so we used it for that. There we go. So yeah, and then this, sometimes when you're out and about, you don't want to put all the curtains up at the front. Can be a pain. So when you're just stopping somewhere quickly, you want to go. So what I've done, these are called little jerry bits. So basically, sorry about the camera, you just go along, pick them in place, that one's a bit low, click them in place, and that makes a full. This chair goes forward, makes it easily full, so no one can see you from the front. So from the front you'd look like a normal camper van, normal van. So from the front people looked in, just normal van. So that's the van tour, everyone. As I say, we're Evans Exploring, looking to explore the whole of the country and Europe. A couple of exciting visits this year is we want to go to Scotland to do the NC 500, which we're sort of researching at the moment, and there's some YouTubers that we've been looking at telling us where to stop, best things to go see, walks with the dog. It's lovely to get out and walk. Not so much at the moment because it's very, very cold, but we're looking forward to sharing our adventures with you guys. So yeah, don't forget to like, follow and subscribe to the channel. We're Evans Exploring, and thank you for watching. Bye.